Hymenaeus, the Greek god of marriage and wedding ceremonies, played a vital role in ensuring the success and happiness of unions in ancient Greece. Though not as well known as the Olympian gods, his presence was essential to wedding rituals, symbolizing joy, unity, and the sacred bonds of matrimony. Unlike the powerful and warlike deities of Greek mythology, Hymenaeus represented celebration, harmony, and the hopeful beginning of a couple's new life together. His story and significance highlight the importance of love, commitment, and tradition in both ancient and modern societies. Hymenaeus was often described as the son of Apollo and one of the Muses, usually Calliope, Clio, or Urania. This parentage linked him to music, poetry, and artistic beauty, reinforcing his connection to the joyous celebrations of marriage. He was typically depicted as a youthful figure carrying a wedding torch and wearing a saffron-colored robe, both of which symbolized the warmth and light that love brought into people's lives. His name was directly tied to Greek wedding traditions, as the wedding song, Hymen, O Hymenaeus, was sung during ceremonies and processions to invoke his blessing. The Greeks believed that without his presence, a marriage might be doomed to misfortune, making him an essential figure in both myth and daily life. One of the most well-known myths about Hymenaeus tells the story of how he rescued a group of Athenian maidens, including the woman he loved, after they were kidnapped by pirates. According to the legend, Hymenaeus disguised himself, infiltrated the pirates' camp, and freed the captives before leading them safely home. In gratitude for his bravery, the Athenians allowed him to marry the woman he adored, and from that moment on, he became associated with weddings. This myth not only highlights his role in blessing marriages, but also suggests that love and devotion must sometimes be fought for, reinforcing the idea that strong relationships require both passion and perseverance. Hymenaeus was honored in Greek wedding traditions in several ways. Before a wedding, offerings were made to him to ensure a successful and harmonious union. During the ceremony, his name was sung repeatedly, and wedding processions carrying torches in his honor symbolized the guiding light of love and commitment. The Romans later adopted him as Hymenaeus, and his influence persisted in marriage traditions for centuries. Even today, many aspects of wedding ceremonies, from the use of music to the lighting of candles, reflect the ancient customs that once paid homage to this god of marriage. Hymenaeus' role in mythology reminds us that marriage is not just a legal bond, but a sacred and emotional union requiring joy, dedication, and divine blessing. His presence at weddings symbolized not only the initial happiness of love, but also the promise of endurance, harmony, and devotion. Though he may not be as famous as Zeus, Apollo, or Athena, his influence lives on in the traditions and ceremonies that celebrate love and the beginning of a shared journey. His mythology reinforces the idea that relationships require effort, commitment, and a recognition of the sacred nature of partnership, a lesson that remains relevant in every culture and time period.